I come back to this party, all my shit is on the lawn. All my clothes, my bags, everything that you could imagine that I had put in her house because I owned it is all on the lawn.
Yo, so the party was going on. People, having a good time, shaking their ass. And she managed to find time to pack up your shit to put out on the lawn? You got kicked out to a soundtrack. That's crazy. This is Trash Can Time Machine, where folks dive into the dumpster to tell a story from their past when they did something trash. Nastachia, are you ready to lift the lid?
I am ready.
Bet. Let's take out the trash.
Oh God. Okay. So this is like last year of high school. And in high school, we all try to be cool. And I was one of those people. So me and my homegirl, we decided to throw a party. I was living with her at the time, moved out of my parents' house, was living with her in her family house. So I had all my stuff there. We were sisters at that point. So we get everything that we need. We're sending out the flyers. Like, it's about to be a fun party. Mind you, during this time when we're trying to figure out the party, I get some info from a friend that there's another party that's going on like in our same community. And I know that my crush is going to go to that party because that particular party was just people that were, more popular and was like more jocks and stuff like that. And we were just, the cute little girls, but we didn't have like the popularity to have everybody come to our party. So I'm like, damn, what am I going to do? I mean, obviously I still have to have this party with my friend. Like, that's not even a question, but I have to go to that party to see my crush.
Has to happen.
An hour and a half to 2 hours into me and my friend's party, and my other friend that's at the other party that my crush is going to go to, she texts me and is like, girl, you need to come to this party because your crush is here. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, I can't leave this party because it's my homegirl. And like, but I have to go. I'm 17. I have to go to this party and see my crush and act a fool. So I tell my friend that I'm throwing the party with, like, hey, I'll be right back. And she's like, bitch, where do you have to go? Everything that you need is here. And we already picked up everybody. So where are you going? And I made up some lie. And it was just like, I just have to go. I have to do this. It's very important. I'll be right back. Child, now me going to this party and being at this party from start to beginning. Literally from start to beginning. Absolutely missed my party with my friend because I wanted to be cute in front of my crush. And we just have a ball, like just the craziest little night ever. I'm living my best life. I'm with my crush. We're having fun. But then it was, a particular time where it's like, but you should have been back. And I'm like, I gotta go back to the party. I go back to the party I was supposed to be having with my friend. I come back to this party. All my shit is on the lawn. All my clothes, my bags, everything that you could imagine that I had put in her house because I owned it is all on the lawn.
To the left, to the left.
And I'm like knocking on the door like, what's going on? Like, what? She said, bitch, you left me. You left the party. You got me messed up. You need to go.
Yo.
And I just want to preface this. I am a really good friend, but I fucked up that moment. And she had every right to do that because she was trying with me and I had her messed up.
Okay, so like now you're outside. Did she like let you back in the house or did you have to just gather your things and dip? How'd that work out?
Oh, no, absolutely humiliated, mind you, in front of a crowd because there are still people that were at the party. So I just had to humbly pick up my clothes and put them in my car. And I went on about my business.
Yo, so the party was going on. People, having a good time, shaking their ass. And she managed to find time to pack up your shit to put out on the lawn?
Oh, no, threw me out, wiped her hands clean, get to stepping. Like, yeah. And I got to stepping. Yeah, she had every right to do that.
You got kicked out to a soundtrack. That's crazy.
No, literally.
That is maniacal.
It's really sad, but it is what it is. Like, we were young and you know, I'd do it again.
So did the crush know that they were a crush?
We had this like back and forth cat and mouse thing for a while, and then actually ended up getting into a relationship with that crush not too long after that. So, I mean, in theory, I planted my seeds. What if I didn't go to that party?
Okay. So fair. At least there was like a kind of good result from flaking on your friend.
No, it was a great result.
Okay, there we go. But
no, but I still felt bad though, because that was my girl, and I know that after I did that, our friendship was a little tainted. But I mean, even when we grew up, like we talked about it, and it's like, girl, we were young, like, and we would do anything to impress our little crushes back in the day. Which, ladies, if you hear me out there, don't do that. Just don't do that. Stick with your friends, because your friends are gonna be there even when your little crushes aren't. So.
Hold up. You said you were 17, so y'all were like still in school. So you had to see her in school on Monday.
No, literally, I had to see everybody Monday. And they saw me, and it was a thing. And luckily, in school back then, and especially because we didn't have like social media back then, you know, you're like the class clown for like a day or two, and then next week nobody's talking about it. So, and even if there were people who were filming me with their phones, it was with like a razor, a sidekick. So, child,
that's long gone.
That footage is long gone.
That's long gone.
It's 280p, so I'm not even worried.
You could totally lie. Like that ain't even me. You can't make no face. That's
not even me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And that's our trip through this week's Trash Can Time Machine. Nastachia, tell the folks what you up to these days and how they can get a hold of you.
Well, for one, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for listening to my trash. It's been really fun. Guys, I have a new single out called Lady of the Hour. You guys can find that everywhere that music streams itself. And if you guys want to find me on social media, it's Nastachia TV. That's Nastachia TV on all platforms.
All right, y'all. Another trash story composted into content. If you enjoyed this, let us know. Hit the thumbs up and drop a comment. And if you want to hop in the Trash Can Time Machine yourself and share your funny story about a time you were trash, hit the link in the description. We are currently looking for stories for season 2. And make sure you tune into Trash the Piece Theater every Sunday for new animated trash stories from the 90s and 2000s. See you next week if I don't see you before.